Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle for today, Friday, December 6, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the talk, or the tube, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use the Modern Life Oracle cards. Amazon, like 15-ish dollars, maybe 20. No more. It can't be more than 20. Or I didn't pay more than 20. I know that. One on the table. Two on the table. I'm starting to get a cold again, another cold, and the third one in like 4 months. So I got a cough drop in, just so you know. Four on the table. Five on the table. Six on the table. Let's do two more shuffles. One more shuffle. Seven on the table. Eight on the table. Nine on the table. 10 on the table. Bottom of the deck. I set this over here. We got 11 cards. We've got Plant Parent, Laundry Mountain Climber, Impulse Buyer, Viral Video Star, Grill Master, Procrastination Master, Passive Aggressive Notes Writer. The names of these cards. Okay, this was bottom of the deck when I pulled the deck out of the box. Toilet Paper Hoarder, Zoom Meeting Survivor, Snooze Button Samurai, Yoga Pretzel. Bottom of the deck. All right. I thought I'd go with something a little different. I kind of look like a Wookiee. Not a Wookiee, an Ewok. An Ewok. There we go. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates, it doesn't matter. Someone with this Plant Parent card, someone so If this is you, someone you know, someone watching, I have no idea. This plant parent, this is someone like to have kids for show. Like, oh, look at my perfect child. This is Tommy. This is Sandra. They're perfect. Look at them. This isn't a parent. Like, this isn't a mom or a dad. Like they don't have a lot of interaction with their kid. And they expect their kid. It's kind of like, it kind of reminds me of like, like back in the day, like what, 50s, 60s, you might have like a nanny, or you had a cook that also watched your kids and took care of your kids while the husband worked, and the wife would like do charity stuff, and then the cook or the maid or whoever would help take care of the kids and watch the kids and raise the kids. Okay, a very southern like thing to do, but it happened all over. Yeah, like they had their kids for show. Like they had their kids to put them on display and be like, "Here's my 3 kids. Aren't they perfect?" And that's it. Like that's the interaction that they have with their kids. Exactly the type of parent, exactly the reason why I do children's affirmations almost every freaking day. With this laundry mountain climber, this is someone, this again, because you got it twice, right? You got the procrastination master. This is someone that two things. Um Makes a mountain out of a molehill, right? It's a phrase. Like something simple happens, but you got to over dramatize it because that's just how you are, right? And I'm not, if this isn't you, I'm saying this person, but I'm saying you. Okay. Got it? Okay. Just in case I slip up and I say you or them or whatever. Whoever this is. They're also a procrastinator. This is someone that puts off everything. Like this is someone that waits till the last minute. This is someone, like this is the person that would go out Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve at like 5 o'clock before the stores close at 6, right? This is someone that lets things pile up in their life and doesn't do anything about it until it's so out of control, like it's slapping them in the face. And that could be anything. That could be chores, that could be work situations, family situations, spousal situations. Yeah, and this is just an example. Let's say this person is married, right? And they find out their spouse is cheating. And they keep telling themselves, like, oh, I'm going to say something. I'm going to confront them. I'm going to say something. And 2 years later, they still haven't said anything. Like, if you think they're cheating, why wouldn't you say something? Why would you hold it in for 2 years? If you know they're cheating, I would say something and I would get the hell out of there. But you know what I'm saying? That was just an example. This person buys a lot of unnecessary things with this impulse buyer. It looks like a lot of, I think it is like backstage passes or something. Like if you go to concerts or you go to like Comic-Con, or like you have to wear a badge. Like it looks like a lot of those. I don't know. This person just buys shit you don't need, right? I mean, people would argue the same thing as me, right? Last night or this morning, I ordered 2 a tarot deck and an oracle deck, I think, or 2 tarot decks off of Amazon. They're supposed to come today. Do I need them? No, but I consider them like I use them for my business. Like this is my business. Well, part of my business. So I don't consider it like a waste of money. I don't consider it, you know what I mean? This person might be into social media. They might be a viral it says viral video star, but like they might have, had their TikTok go viral, or their Twitter, or their X, Instagram, YouTube. Like this person might be out there creating something. I'm going blind. I need those bifocals, man. I'm kind of afraid I'm going to get bifocals and it's going to be just as bad as just doing this. Because I swear to God, like my grandmother and my grandfather always had bifocals. Well, not always, but they had bifocals. And I could have sworn that they still went like this. Is that just because of the glasses? Or am I thinking like they still looked over the glasses because they didn't like the glasses? I don't know. I don't know. Totally not a part of this read. With the grill master, this is someone very pushy. Okay. Someone that like like the grill master. It's like to me it's someone constantly questioning, but not like in like an oh I want to know kind of way, like oh I want to be smarter kind of way, like oh I want to learn something kind of way. It's like somebody questioning everything um because they're never satisfied with the answer, but like in a negative way. It's like they're looking for something, and they're going to question you and badger you until you give them the answer that they want, which could possibly not be the truth. Do you know what I'm saying? Like somebody, like eventually you would just cave and be like, yeah, okay. Cuz who wants to argue, you know? So passive aggressive notes writer. So this is just someone that's passive aggressive. Someone to me all these kind of things go together. Passive aggressiveness, um narcissism, ego, an inflated ego, I should say. Just like, and it kind of goes hand in hand with the plant parent, the laundry mountain climber. Like it all goes hand in hand. I feel like this is someone that, and it goes with this, like they would try and instigate an argument because um they don't like confrontation, but they like the energy, like like the excitement. So this is someone that would try and start an argument, try and start a confrontation, turn around and put it on you and try to back out of it to watch you react to their reaction or their action, however you want to say it. Sorry, I got this pimple on my face. It's driving me nuts. So they can sit back and eat up the energy. Like it's an energy vampire, but like narcissism heavy. Gaslighter. With the toilet paper hoarder. Um, this is someone that hangs on to everything. And when I say hangs on to everything, like they can't let shit go. Like if this is your best friend and let's say you borrowed a movie from them like 10 years ago and you never gave it back, all the time this person would throw it in your face like still waiting on that movie. Like, when am I going to get the movie? Like, how many times do you need to watch that movie? Even if you give it back, let's say even if you gave it back, they'd be like, well, you had it for 5 months. What were you doing with it? Like it's just someone that and it goes along with the questioning, right? Like questioning everything. Like this is someone that, like, they're not going to let it go. Okay, so I'm going to jump ahead to the bottom of the deck card, the yoga pretzel. So this is someone that gets themselves into situations like they're constantly like they overextend themselves, right? Like when you do yoga and you do all these moves and these turns, like whoever this person is, like they overextend themselves in these situations with family, friends, lovers, work situations, whatever. With the snooze button samurai, they're constantly going back to old things. So like, and this again, this is just an example, guys, but let's say this person is married and they've cheated on their spouse. Okay, not the spouse cheating on them, but they are cheating on their spouse. And they have like this ex-lover that they have been with on and off for like the last 10 years. Their spouse doesn't know. Every like year, 6 months, like they fall out and then they get back together and then they fall out and then they get back together. Like this is someone that just can't like they just can't let it go. Like they're going to keep revisiting that situation, that person, even though like they're married, they have a family. Like let it go. Let it go. What do you need that person for? The sex? Go have sex with your spouse. If you don't want to have sex with your spouse, get a divorce. I don't understand people that will string people along all day long for no freaking reason other than it makes them laugh behind someone's back and it makes them feel good. Like, how does that make you feel good to treat someone like they're dirt, especially your own fucking spouse? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but whoever this person is, that's who they are. Like, they'll stop talking to someone, and then even if this person is hella toxic, like a year later, they'll hit them up, be like, "Hey, I haven't talked to you in a while. You want to hang out? Like, you want to do this? You want to do that?" This Zoom meeting survivor, this. So I'm just gonna say this. I get the energy with this card that Like whoever this is, like they've probably gone through a lot of trauma themselves, right? Probably childhood trauma, sexual trauma, abuse, whatever. Like they've gone through something. They're a survivor. The thing is most people would transmute that into positive energy, right? When you have negative stuff happen to you, you transform it into positive. And this person doesn't do that. Like this person, no, no. And this person, Zoom meeting survivor. So this is someone that has a lot of flaws, right? I mean, come on, they're cheating on their spouse. They don't parent their kids. This is someone that has a lot of flaws, but they don't acknowledge their flaws. They're perfect. They're going to acknowledge everybody else's flaws and throw it up in their face. Like, oh, you had 2 kids out of wedlock, Betty Jean. Well, that is just horrible. You are a horrible person. You're a horrible mother. Da 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 da. And then this person goes home, man or woman, it doesn't matter. They're going to go home and they're going to be like, oh, look at my perfect kids. Okay, bye. Like go back to your room. No, we don't want to see you or hear you or talk to you. I'd rather be the kid of the mother that frickin' had 2 kids out of wedlock than be this parent's kid. Also with the laundry mountain climber and the procrastination master, because they kind of go hand in hand. This person, well, A, they don't budget their time in any form or fashion. B, they probably always think they don't have enough time. And C, that might be because this person might have some type of I don't want to, because I'm just I'm just they have maybe some type of mental illness, mental issue. Because it kind of gives like somebody losing time too, like just like you hear people like with certain mental illnesses, like they're like, oh yeah, I was standing there doing the dishes, da 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 da, and then like an hour later they woke up sitting at the table, the water is running, the dishes are still in the sink, and they're like, well, what have I been doing the last half hour? Like I'm like just sitting here, like staring at the wall, like like somebody losing time. Like this person loses time, but they don't have enough time. But again, they also don't budget their time. Kind of goes with the snooze button samurai too. It's almost like when people are like, "Oh, well, we just need to be more efficient. We just need to utilize our time more." What was that thing? It was on The Office. Um, I can't remember who it was, but they came up with the idea to abbreviate things. And then I think it was Jim was like, well, how does that save time? And the person was like, oh, this, that, and the other. And Jim was like, well, or maybe it was Pam. One of them was like, oh, well, you could actually say that actually wastes more time, right? Because you have to figure out the abbreviation, say the abbreviation, and then somebody else has to figure out what the hell you're saying when you could just say the word, right? This yoga pretzel card, I said that they can't let go of past situations, people, all that stuff. This person too just and again, it could go with the time, the mental illness that I'm picking up on, but like this person constantly feels like they're being pulled in different directions. And if this person isn't a viral video star, they might be trying, like they might be like trying to put themselves out there. And it could be for anything, there's so many people out there that do so many different things. I think for most of you, this is just kind of a reading. Like, if you feel like this resonates with someone that you know, I mean, if it feels like it resonates with you, fabulous. But if you feel like it resonates with someone you know, I think this is just supposed to be kind of like, hey, this is what goes on behind closed doors. Like, not like this person and their family might pretend to be perfect and they're just not. I mean, in my opinion, there's no such thing as perfect. All right. I think I'm gonna let it rest at that. Um, I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if anything you found it entertaining. I hope everybody had a great Friday. It is now officially the weekend in my eyes. So happy weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.